Right, so just in this bit of a recording, I'm going to be showing you again, or recapping, the finding the centre of a given circle or arc, what we were doing the last 2 days. I'm also going to be showing you, or moving on to the new thing, which is a tangent to a circle. Okay, so we have 2 points here, okay, and we have this point here. All of these points are going to be touching the circle. Alright, we have a centre line going up here, which is going to be helping us. Okay, so what I need to do is I'm going to draw a chord. So I know that my centre point is going to be, because this is the centre line, and that's 75 and that's 75, I know that this line, my centre point is going to be somewhere along that line, because that's in the middle. We're bang in the middle of the circle, and we know it's going to be somewhere along this line. So what I have to do is I have to make a chord, and again I bisect my line. So again, when you're bisecting, you go on one side of the line, one point at the end of the line, go over halfway and draw an arc, and do not change the measurement of the compass, and do the same thing the other side. So as you can see, I haven't got my intersection, so I just go back and do the same thing. Now you can do it at any size of an arc, just as long as it's past the halfway, because if I go underneath the halfway, if I go inside the halfway, my arc won't be big enough to interconnect. Okay, so it needs to be past the halfway. So there's my bisected line. Where my bisecting line intersects the centre line, because we know that the centre point is along this line somewhere, where when you bisect a chord, the bisecting line will always pass through the centre point. So we know that the centre point is somewhere along this line. So if we know the centre point is somewhere along this line and this line, it has to be here. Has to be. That's proven now. So we get my compass, my point in the centre point, and on A, and then you're drawing your circle. Okay, so there's my circle there. Alright. Now, tangent to a circle. Okay, so we have a tangent to a circle. Alright. My tangent, a tangent is basically a line that touches the edge of a circle. Okay, so this can be a tangent. Just runs along, touches the edge of the circle like that. Okay, this can be a tangent. Any line that touches the edge of a circle. Alright, so the question is telling me that I made up that I have a line that goes through X and is a tangent. So it's going to be going up there. Now, in layman's terms, what you could do basically is you could line it up like that and do that. Okay, but that is basically skipping the process of finding out what the tangent is and proving that that's the tangent. That isn't accurate enough. It's like solving a maths problem. Okay, you have a maths problem and it's like 250 plus 250. Okay, you do it in your head and you write it down on a piece of paper, 500. Okay, now the examiner wants to see you adding or doing long additions and showing how you got 500. It's like that with a tangent. You have to prove how you got your tangent. Okay, so with the tangent, what we need to do is it's like going back to finding the centre of a given circle arc. There's a certain number of steps that you have to do every time, and that runs right through conic sections or circles. So what you need to do is, we have our centre point here. We have our centre point there. First thing you do is you join your centre point. Right line. Excuse me. I've joined my centre line. Okay? I centre point to my X. Okay? I know my point's going through that. Alright? What I need to do then is I need to find my middle of that line. Okay? So Irvin, what do I do to find the middle of this line?
You look between CPA and X.
No. Lizzie? What's the name of the term though? Alex? You're bisecting the line. Just like we did here. Bisecting the line. It's very, you will use bisecting, you will bisect loads of lines in your next 2 years of technical graphics. So learn that. So again, I put my compass on one point on my X. Go past roughly halfway, so I'm past halfway there, and swing an arc. Keep the same measurement, put it onto the center point, swing an arc. Where the two interconnect, you join where they interconnect, and there is my center point. Okay, so what we need to do now is we need to draw a circle from that center point to the end of the line is going to be your radius. So I'm going to draw a large circle there. Light line again. So there's my large circle. Now, where that large circle intersects your circle, that is going to be the point of contact that your tangent will run through. So your tangent will run through the point of contact there like that. And just another rule that's worth stating. If I drew a line from my center point to the point of contact, can anybody tell me what properties you think this here has? What properties? Sean? In other words? Give him a hand, Lizzie. Perpendicular. Very good, Tui. Okay, that's perpendicular. 90 degrees. And that is how you find a tangent to a circle.